I went to a batting cage to blow off steam after a bad week. I'm pretty sure the man working the counter is the same man who kidnapped my best friend 4 years ago. He looked up when I walked in. Mid-40s, 6'5", crooked nose, scar cutting through his left eyebrow. My whole body went cold. I knew that face. I'd seen it every single night for 4 years. I was 20 when it happened, standing on a lone subway platform with my best friend Olivia at 10 p.m. A man came out of nowhere, grabbed her by the arm and dragged her through a service door before I could even react. I screamed, ran after them, but the man kicked me away. Olivia clawed at him, but he was too strong. By the time anyone came to help, they were gone. I gave the police every detail, the scar, the nose, the way he moved, but they never found him. They never found Olivia. The case went cold after 18 months. Now he was standing 3 feet away from me holding out a batting helmet. You okay? You look like you've seen a ghost. He didn't recognize me, but I would never forget his face. I took the helmet with shaking hands, didn't even swing my bat once, just stood in the cage watching him through the netting for an hour. When his shift ended, I got in my car and followed him, stayed far enough behind to make it not seem obvious. But when he took a left, so did I. We drove for 20 minutes until we reached a pretty old apartment building. I watched him through the windows. He walked up to the 3rd floor and went into a corner unit. My heart was slamming against my ribs. Was Olivia in there right now? After 4 years? I called 911, my hands shaking. I need to report a sighting of a suspected kidnapper from a cold case. I gave them everything, the case number, the date, Olivia's full name, his address. Officers will come take a statement. Detectives will follow up. Can you search the apartment? She paused. Ma'am, we can't enter a private residence without a warrant. She could be in there right now. I raised my voice. I understand. Detectives will follow up. I hung up. I knew exactly how this would go. Follow up meant 3 days from now, maybe a week. And if Olivia was in there, he'd find out, and she'd be gone by then. I sat in my car for 6 hours. At 2 a.m., his light finally turned off. By 6 a.m., I was still there, running on gas station coffee and pure adrenaline. 7:15 a.m., he left the building and headed toward the subway. I waited until he turned the corner. Then I moved. Back door of the building was propped open with a brick. Someone's smoke break. I slipped inside. 3rd floor, corner unit. I'd watched a bunch of lockpicking tutorials back in college when I kept locking myself out of my dorm. Never thought I'd actually use it for something like this. It took me 30 seconds, but the door lock clicked open. I walked in, and the apartment was small, clean, normal looking. I moved through fast. Bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, nothing. Then I saw it. A door I thought was a closet, but there was a padlock on the outside. Who padlocks a closet from the outside? I picked it in under a minute, pulled it open. Stairs going down. The smell hit me first. Then I saw her. A woman chained to a pipe in the corner. Thin, pale, alive. 4 years older, but I'd know that face anywhere. Olivia? She looked up, didn't speak, just started crying. I ran to her, hands shaking, trying to figure out the chains. Then the front door opened. Turns out the man had cameras. Of course he had cameras. They had motion alerted him the second I walked in. Footsteps above me, coming fast. I pulled the knife from my jacket and dialed 911 with my other hand. 347 Grover Street, apartment 3C. I found Olivia Thompson. The suspect is in the building right now. Send help. I positioned myself between Olivia and the stairs. He appeared in the doorway, froze when he saw the knife. You shouldn't be here. Neither should she. Sirens in the distance. His eyes darted toward the stairs. You should run, I said. See how far you get. He charged downstairs with his bare hands. I braced myself. He was 6'5", but I was sleep deprived, angry, and armed. As soon as he was down, I lunged with my knife extended. He grabbed my arm, but it was too late for him. My knife had already ledged into right under his kneecap. He screamed and dropped to the floor. I crawled over and stayed with Olivia, held her hand, told her it was over, told her help was coming, told her I never stopped looking. The police came in minutes later, arrested him, took my statement, called the ambulance. I just held Olivia's hand until the paramedics made me let go. Olivia spent 3 months in the hospital, physical therapy, psychological evaluation, reuniting with a family that never stopped searching.